The collection log. It records nearly every unique drop that players can obtain from various content in the game. My goal is to complete the majority of this log, but there's a twist. A spreadsheet controls the entire direction of my account. This is the journey of GenerateTask. In the previous episode of GenerateTask, we did a variety of different things, including our first temple tracks, some fishing, mining, and more easy clue scrolls as well. We then finished another diary and did trouble brewing for the first time as well. And we ended at 70% easy completion, and today we're starting off with another item from the Tower of Life, being the Black Satchel, with the goal of reaching the 75% mark in the easy tier. For the Black Satchel we have to kill sword chicks in the Tower of Life, and these can be created by fusing together a raw chicken with a raw swordfish in the southwest corner of the creature creation dungeon. Again, it's not too tough to beat these chicks, sitting at a combat level of 46 with 35 hit points, and the satchel is an uncommon drop, so it'll be fairly easy once again to obtain this item. We're pretty much sorted on the raw swordfish, as we just got the big swordfish task done recently, so the only thing we still need now are a bunch of raw chickens, which I believe is sold in Cannabis in the meat shop right there, so I can head over there and easily stock up on a bunch of them. Alright, got myself 51 chickens, which should definitely be more than enough, so let's head over to the Tower of Life once again to start killing some sword chicks. Here we go, the first sword chick is about to get summoned, and there it is, another majestic looking creature. Now unfortunately, compared to the others we've killed so far, these don't have a 100% drop of one of the two ingredients needed to summon them, so they're kinda useless really, but of course all we need is the Black Satchel, and we have enough of the items needed, so let's kill a bunch of them. And there it is, the Black Satchel. Just 9 kills in, easy enough, and we also picked up another tea flask, which we already had one of, so that's fairly trivial. And on to the next one. We've completed the Black Satchel, and there we go, 71% now. And the next one is going to be the Ceratomin Hood and Cloak. So we're going to AFK some more Castle Wars it seems, and that ain't too bad. I just noticed that the 2 tea flasks we have don't even stack in the bank, which is pretty weird, but oh well. We also have 5 out of 7 creature creation items obtained now, with only the plain and the gold satchel left, but they are both in the medium tier, so for now we are completely done with creature creation until we complete the easy tier. Pretty cool. Time to hop into one of the portals over here for some AFKing. I am a sheep. Anyway, so for the Ceratomin Hood and Cloak we need 10 Castle Wars tickets each, so that means 20 in total, which is basically only 7 games, so that's not too bad. I decked myself out with my expensive clue items, and we're looking quite slick if I do say so myself. Nobody near me to flex on unfortunately, so I'm just gonna stand here by myself for about 3 hours. 12 tickets done out of 20, and just 3 more games until we're done with this task as well. And there we go, we have 21 tickets, which is all we need. Shout out to myself on my other account there. Alright, let's trade Lantis over here. Castle Wars Hood and Cloak, 10 tickets each for the Ceratomin ones this time. And there we go. Task completed, we now have both the Zamorak and the Ceratomin Hood and Cloak set, plus one of the halos as well. Now the only thing left in the easy tier is the red decorative set as far as Castle Wars goes, which is just one more task. Ooh, surprise exam. Don't mind if I do. That's another Herblore level incoming. Read the book, and that is 28 Herblore. Nice. Let's get our next task now. Complete the task again. We're getting closer to that 75% mark now. And the next task is gonna be get the stuff. Okay, some more AFK content. Gonna have to AFK another game of trouble brewing. 20-minute task incoming. Alright, here we go again. So for the stuff we need 50 pieces of 8, which means 50 buckets of water to deposit into the hopper. So just gonna do 2 trips of 25. And that's it already, 50 buckets of water done, so now we can sit out the rest of the game again, and then we can buy the stuff. Now I kind of feel like exploring this place a little bit, see if there's any cool little things hidden in here. Sure, let's try. Here we go. Oh, looks like we're going this way. Ooh, I can actually catch a monkey. Let's give that a go, shall we? Come here, little monkey, get over here. Oh wait, you get agility XP from this as well? That's amazing. So I can also actually infiltrate the enemy base as well. I assume that if you were to play this properly, you'd have to like prevent the other team from collecting supplies and whatnot. But I honestly have no clue. Maybe this should be the new esports rather than Deadman mode or Castle Wars. I'm not sure if there's any competitive scene involving trouble brewing. But this agility XP though, 15 XP every monkey. Could this potentially be the new agility meta? Maybe for a mostly harmless only Ironman one day. Hey, the game is done, we were rewarded 50 pieces of 8 and we can now trade Honest Jimmy again and buy the stuff we needed. And that is our task done, sweet! Apparently good for brewing. Alright then, moving on. Second trouble brewing task done, just one more left in the easy tier, which is the blue rum. So that'll also be a very quick one. And let's see what our next task is. Ooh, 2 unique ancient pages. Now that's one that we haven't done before either. Now it won't take too long to get the first 2. It's pretty easy to do so if you know the method. There's 26 different ancient pages in total and they are part of the book My Notes. Now there's basically 3 ways to obtain them. You can kill spirits and skeletons within the ancient cavern for a drop rate of 5 in 128, which is approximately 1 in 25.6. You can also kill mithril dragons for a rate of 1 in 64. Now both of these methods aren't really viable and should never be done in order to obtain the pages. Instead, the method we're going with is rummaging skeletons in the ancient cavern. There's several outcomes when rummaging one of these barbarian skeletons, including taking damage or even spawning a skeleton that attacks you. But there's also a 1 in 13 chance of obtaining one of the pages for the My Notes book. Now, you can also get duplicates of these pages, so that means that while it's fairly easy to get the first ones without much trouble, later on it can take substantially longer to get the pages you still need. Okay, so before we can actually enter the ancient cavern through the whirlpool, we also still have to start the training for barbarian firemaking, and for that we have to talk to Otto over here so that he can teach us the basics. Now we just gotta light this log with our bow, and just like that. And that should be enough for Otto to tell us how to find some mangled bones, and that unlocks the ancient cavern for us. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's told me everything necessary and I should be able to dive into the whirlpool now, so here we go. Now this is also important. Before I'm going in, I'm enabling the NPC aggression timer on RuneLight, as we'll be using that to track the time it takes for all of the monsters to become unaggressive. And here we are in the ancient cavern. Now as you can see, there's the yellow line indicating the current aggro zone that we are in, and after 10 minutes, like the timer in the bottom right corner indicates, we will no longer get aggroed by the monsters within the zone. And there's one skeleton just within the borders of this zone that we can rummage safely, and we can just camp this one by hopping worlds every time until we have the 2 ancient pages we need. Now I believe for higher level players there's a better method that involves running around the cave and rummaging different ones in the same world, although I think hopping at one of them should be a decent way to do it as well. So let's wait out the 10 minutes and then we can get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that should be all of the monsters unaggressive now. We can go safely down the stairs. And none of these dragons or water fiends will attack us at all. I'm also gonna turn the NPC attack option to right click just so I don't misclick on any of the monsters either. And then as long as we don't cross this yellow line, we can rummage the skeleton right here. And we get an ancient page on the first one already. That is perfect. Copy this one to the log and that'll be copied to the My Notes book straight away. 1 out of 2 pages we need right now, and let's start hopping some worlds until we get the second one. So yeah, you can also get some of these mangled bones, but those aren't really useful for anything. You can use them to summon one of the spirits that can also drop an ancient page, but it's not really worth it over just continuing rummaging the skeletons, so we'll just destroy the mangled bones we get. Okay, there it actually spawned one of these skeletons, which does hit fairly high, but you can just run away from it until right around this little rock right here, and then it stops being aggressive towards you. And there we go, another ancient page and some mangled bones. Gonna get rid of the bones, but that is the second page now, copied to the book, and that is also our task completed. There's the actual book now, which we can check to see the pages we added to it. But there's also a section in the collection log, of course, which makes it easier to keep track of the different pages, and we now have 2 out of 26. A lot more to go, but we'll continue collecting these in increments of 2 across the different tiers in the spreadsheet, so it'll always be a fairly short task to break up some of the harder grinds we'll have to face later on. Anyways, let's move on once more. We got ourselves the 2 unique ancient pages, and that is completed. We are now at 74%, and next up it is 1 new unique node from Fossil Island. If you remember, we already got one of those before, so for this we need some more nummulites. Now while I'm at it, I'm also gonna make a few Digsite pendants and unlock the teleport straight to the house on the hill, which will speed up this task a little bit, as well as general transportation to Fossil Island. Just gotta use one of the pendants now on the strange machine over here, and that'll be the Fossil Island teleport unlocked. Now let's see if the 100 numulite I still had in the bank will give us any luck straight away for a new node. Well, guess not. Time to grab our gear and start killing some more fossilized crabs. The first fossil drop, and it's a medium one, so you know what that means: 200 nummulites, aka 2 attempts at obtaining one of the nodes. Now can I go through here? Ah, damn it, not quite. Okay, trade the fossil for the nummulite, and there we go, 200 of them. Ooh, let's try this one. I don't think we've tried the one in the east yet. Hahaha, well, that was easy enough. I guess east is beast, as some might say. I have witnessed this firsthand. The young are deliberately left beneath colonies of the spore until they pass out, choking. A violent affair, but one I have grown to understand is necessary. Perhaps my own concerns of the treatment of Subject 1 were invalid. Pain has its place in the needs for advancement. Alright, perfect. Time to move on. Put the new node in the Fossil Island notebook. And let's check Fossil Island nodes, 2 out of 10. Sweet. I think that's the last one in the easy tier, so here we go. And completing this task will put us at 75%. Beautiful. 3/4 of the way towards the medium tier. And the final quarter will surely be the fastest one out of them all. The next task on our list is another graceful piece. Not too bad. Agility is always useful to train. So I guess that's what we are starting with in the next episode. Some more agility rooftops for the next piece of graceful equipment. I hope you all enjoyed this episode once again. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed. And I will talk to you all next time. Take care.